länger... War ich die ganze Zeit noch gemutet? Nee, oder? Oh, wow. Okay, gut, dass ich gerade nachgeguckt habe. Also, Episode 5, die vorletzte. Ähm, ja, ich denke mal, wir werden jetzt rausfinden, wer der Verräter ist, wer der Spitzel ist. Ich glaube irgendwie nicht an Sir Royland oder Duncan, das wäre zu offensichtlich. Ich denke, da steckt irgendwas anderes hinter, aber das werden wir sehen. Was ich auf jeden Fall noch sagen kann, wir werden jetzt nur eine Episode spielen, dann kommt erstmal eine Pause. Es ist Samstag, ich gucke Sportschau. Wie lange auch immer die Episode geht, also die spielen wir auf jeden Fall zu Ende. Und dann eine Pause und eventuell machen wir nachher noch weiter mit der letzten oder mit was ganz anderem. Mal gucken. Aber ich würde sagen, nicht lang schnacken. Los geht's. Jetzt kommt wieder ein ewig langer Ladescreen. Ich sehe es kommen. Gott, ey, das habe ich auch lange nicht geschafft oder mich vergessen zu entmuten. Oh Mann, ich werde alt. Die Ladescreens sind echt lang. Aber dann kann ich einen Bankeis gleich noch machen. Und was trinken muss ja auch mal sein. Gucken wir doch mal. Wie viele Punkte habe ich denn? Über 6.
Previously on
Ah,
Game of Thrones. You'd help the Second Sons. Guide them into Marine.
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Get them into the city. Help them liberate Marine. And I will see that you are rewarded.
haben wir gemacht.
You think you can have reason with a wardling?
No, I'm a friend.
Don't move.
This is my sister, Sylvie.
I have to get in there, Sarah. Lord Whitehill is up to something. He's conspiring against my family, and someone in there is helping him.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath.
Tja, die Armee wird
I
aber nicht
may
mehr
be
brauchen.
leaving you here with a traitor. Find out who it is.
Ah, stimmt, Ramsay war ja da. Oh, das habe ich schon wieder vollkommen verdrängt.
Rodri! I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself.
Ramsay Bolton. Na, eigentlich Ramsay Schnee, ne? Machen wir uns mal nichts vor.
I was just telling your sister. Father's been looking to make a match for me. And Talia's been such good company. Think she likes me? Or maybe your mother? A flower plucked is still a flower. Just dies more quickly. We could be a family, Lord Forrester. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
You'll never marry either of them.
Never's such an awfully long time. But let's put our happy day to the side for a moment. Walk with me. Oh. You won't need your sword. Not where we're going.
I'm not going without my sword.
I'm afraid you are. Here, I'll help you.
Das kann ja nur schief gehen, oder?
There. Doesn't that feel better? Oh, you're coming too.
This is Lord's business, not a child's.
I say she comes. I don't trust her with my men.
So haben wir sie wenigstens im Blick, wa? Oh Gott, was kommt jetzt? Wo sind die ganzen
How fares
Bogenschützen
your
hin?
father, Lord Bolton?
Better than yours. Polite of you to ask. I loved playing in the woods when I was your age. Still do. So many places to hide. I've gotten very good at finding people.
Roderick?
It's all right, Talia.
That reminds me. Where's Griff? I expected to be greeted by him on my arrival. Bit of a disappointment to have to show myself in. And here I had such high hopes for Ludson.
Griff and his men are under guard. They have no place here.
They do if I say they do. Oh, I really hoped things might be different with you. I hoped we could be friends. After all, I was generous. I've allowed you to keep half your forest. Your livelihood. Yet you went behind my back and called in the Glenmores.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure how you managed that. The Glenmores have sworn their loyalty to my father.
The Glenmores came to us. We never asked for their help.
Oh? Perhaps I need to have a word with Lord Glenmore. Well, I'm certainly glad we've sorted this out. Thank you for being so forthcoming.
Und nun?
But there's still a price. Ah. Here we are.
Arthur!
Roderick!
You disobeyed me. You disrespected me. Someone has to pay. You didn't think it would be you, did you? Your damaged goods. Someone else's leftovers.
Arthur's done nothing wrong! If you want to hurt someone, hurt me!
No, Roderick!
Why bother? You're nearly a corpse already.
No!
Stop!
Look at what you've done. I hope it was worth it. Is it worth it, Arthur?
Please stop! Please!
Talia, don't look away. It's very important you see what comes of disobedience.
Roderick! Make him stop! Please! Do something!
Lord Ramsay, Talia doesn't need to see this.
Look at him, Talia. See what your brother's done.
Please, Lord Ramsay.
Sorry, but they'll never learn otherwise.
Mercy, have mercy! Mercy, my lord!
Did Roderick show mercy to Griff? This is his fault. That's a lot of blood.
Please stop, Lord Ramsay.
No. The poor lad's fainted. Let's give him a minute.
Oh Mann.
You want to kill me, don't you? Release him. Go on. Prove how strong you are. Do it for Ethan.
No, Roderick! He's toying with you!
Do it. Your little brother had bigger balls than you. I came here to kill you, but now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch Lud tear you to pieces. I never want to come back to this fucking shit stain of a holdfast. I have better things to do than to play wet nurse to you and Lud. So you'll settle this on your own. Last house standing wins. Otherwise I'll kill you both and be done with it.
House Forrester will win this fight.
You're very confident for a man with no army and half a face. And one more thing. Can't leave a job half finished. Ready the horses. Not sure you'll have much luck finding other allies.
Okay, wir brauchen die Söldnerarmee. Und das möglichst jetzt. Aber ich wette drauf, hätten wir das Messer genommen, wäre irgendwas ganz Schlimmes passiert. Dann hätte er uns wahrscheinlich abgestochen. Also ich meine, stumpf war es immerhin nicht, ne? Hatten wir gesehen. Aber trotzdem. Mal gucken. Die paar Soldaten, die wir hatten, wie viel waren es? Ich glaube 20, ne? Die sind wir jetzt ja auf jeden Fall los. Also wir haben noch den Nordhain. Wobei wir halt immer noch nicht wissen, was der Nordhain überhaupt sein könnte. In Ironrath haben wir keine Verbündeten, beziehungsweise keine Soldaten. Und dem Verräter wissen wir wahrscheinlich auch immer noch nicht. Aber Royland klingt eigentlich logisch. Aber wie gesagt, ich glaube, das ist zu einfach. In Meren haben wir eventuell Soldaten. Ja, was bleibt noch? Ja, Königsmund. Aber von Königsmund aus können wir keine Armee kriegen. Söhne des Winters. Mal gucken. Aber das Gestell kannten wir immerhin, wa? Nee, gar nicht wahr. Ist das nicht das, wo wir die beerdigt haben? Ja.
Only a monster would do such a thing. The Boltons will pay for this.
Wir können uns jetzt aber nicht mit allen anlegen.
Arthur. I'm so sorry.
I keep asking myself what we've done to deserve such hate. Did we bring it on ourselves? Or is this house just cursed?
Ramsay Snow is a bloody savage. He shames the entire north.
Yet we're bound by law to obey him. By the gods, I miss the Starks. The Glenmore Guard are gone. Ordered home by Ramsay. So much for having allies.
Ramsay says he's not taking sides anymore. He means to let the strongest house survive. I intend that to be us, Duncan.
But can we even fight them? We don't have the numbers. We don't yet have Ryan back. And if Mira's right about an army from the south...
Right now, everything depends on Asher. Once he and Malcolm bring us more fighting men, then
Where is he? Where is my brother?
My lady. My lady.
Let me through!
Elena.
Roderick, tell me where he... Oh, no. No. Oh, no. No! Arthur, no! Arthur! It's my fault. I brought him into this. I asked him to help.
I'm so sorry, Elena. I know how much he meant to you.
He meant everything, Roderick. He was my little brother. I I was there the day he learned to hold a bow. He was so nervous, Father called him Quiver. And now to die, like this, tortured, mutilated.
Ramsay Snow did this. He's a madman.
Ramsay was here because of you, Roderick. If we hadn't been your allies...
Lena.
I'm sorry.
Let's get you someplace warm.
How do I do this, Roderick? How do I keep going? Where do I find the strength?
Know that we'll have our justice someday.
Justice won't bring my brother back. You've been such a friend to me, Roderick. Right from the very beginning. I should try to get some sleep. I'm not sure I'll be able to.
You're not alone, Elena. I'm here for you, whatever you need.
Thank you, Roderick.
Schön, wie das Gesicht so halb verschwindet. Oh Mann. Aber hey, das heißt auf jeden Fall, dass wir nicht die Schuld dafür kriegen, oder? Ich hoffe es. Auf den Königsmund.
Ah, there you are. I haven't seen you since the coronation feast.
How many ships do you suppose it takes to move an army?
Ships? Why in the world would you...
Never mind.
Mira, I'll be honest. I took an enormous risk, defying Marjorie to get you into that feast. And you thanked me by making a scene with Lord Andros, in front of everybody. Marjorie saw, of course, and she knew exactly how you got there.
I'm sorry about that. I really did try to be discreet.
But you couldn't, could you? Because you're in over your head. I know it. And Marjorie knows it. Which is why it's not safe for me to be around you anymore.
Wow.
What? Mira, you're not the girl I knew at Highgarden. She'd never be so reckless. And now that Garibald and I are discussing marriage,
Ja, wem hast du das zu
can't
verdanken?
risk being associated with you. Not anymore. You know how much I need this marriage.
Sarah, you can't mean this. I have too few friends in King's Landing as it is.
I'm sorry. I really am. But I just can't anymore. Was it worth it, at least? Sacrificing so much for your family.
They're still in very grave danger, I'm afraid.
Well, I know you'll do everything in your power to protect them.
Da werden wir gleich wahrscheinlich auch entlassen, wa?
Better go before she sees me. She'll
Mira Forrester.
Can I help you?
You need to come with me. Now.
Why would I?
Don't make this difficult.
Klingt fast ein bisschen so, als hätten wir es rausgefunden, wa? Ich meine, waren wir nicht der Letzte, der ja mit Damien hieß er, ne? Gesehen wurde? Aber erstmal zurück in Meren. Mal gucken, ob wir unsere Armee kriegen.
Come on, Beskar, listen. How can you still be angry at me?
Is that a joke? I had Dezor Zaraza in my hand and you made me let him go.
You know why.
Yeah, you were afraid of disobeying the pretty little queen. You chose your prize over my one chance of revenge.
Everything I do now, it's for my family.
Oh yes, those wonderful people who exiled you. You once said I was all the family you needed. We should never have come here. This city. It only holds pain for me, Asher. I was hoping to bury it all with Dezor's corpse, but you denied me that. Please, I don't want to talk about it again.
Asher, you're back.
Uncle. Let's collect our second sons and get out of here.
Ich glaube nicht, dass das so
You did
einfach
as
ist.
you were told. Daenerys should deliver.
Daenerys, huh? First names with the Queen now, are we?
Your Grace, my nephew has returned from his mission.
It seems you played your part in the taking of Marine, Asher Forrester. Did you run into any trouble? Reports from the battle are muddled. Perhaps you can clear them up.
No battle is without difficulty, Your Grace. But we fulfilled your orders.
And for that, I am grateful. I hear you know how to follow orders, despite your friend's efforts to make you stray. You told me Asher was a man of integrity, Malcolm. Now I know you were telling the truth. You have proved yourself an honorable warrior. You have my gratitude.
Und?
Unfortunately, I cannot spare my second sons.
Wow.
What? But Your Grace, the mission was a success.
I need every soldier to hold Marine.
This is why you denied me my revenge? What did I tell you?
You promised me Croft and his second sons.
Which is why I'm not going to let you leave here empty-handed. In truth, we are not so different. We're both far from home. We've both suffered the loss of those we've loved. And we both struggle to do what's right.
And we're both easy on the eyes.
And modest, I see. I cannot give you my sellswords, but I will give you the next best thing.
Was ist das nächstbeste? Gold. Heilige.
This gold will be of use. Perhaps you can find the swords you need in Marine.
Apologies, Your Grace. But we need fighters now, not gold.
Gold can buy many things. A sellsword like you should understand that. A new day is born in Marine. The slaves have thrown off their collars. There are fighters among those who used to be bound.
On behalf of the Forresters and the Branfields, I thank you.
See that you are ready when I return to Westeros. I have other plans for you, Malcolm.
Plans for me, Your Grace?
Plans that will help House Forrester, I hope.
I would like you to stay and serve me. I have a task for you.
Your Grace, I am humbled. But I owe my allegiance to my family.
And they will be grateful for the Targaryen alliance you've helped forge.
I am honored you would ask me. Might I discuss it with my nephew first?
Do so. But let me know your answer soon.
Man, hey, der Verbündete ist auf Dauer
Seriously
gut.
consider staying in Essos?
I'm not sure. This is all rather sudden. If she does come to Westeros, we'd want Daenerys Targaryen on our side. You've made a good start with her. I could strengthen that bond. It's worth thinking about, you have to admit.
You're right, Uncle. The Mother of Dragons would make a powerful ally.
If she succeeds in taking the Iron Throne, she'll be the only ally we need. But whatever comes of this, we still need men who will fight for us now. The Queen thought we might find them here, among the newly freed.
The little Queen is right. Marine holds plenty of killers, and I know the worst.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go get them.
I don't know, Asher. They're not like us. To them, killing is a sport. It's fun.
Let them have fun with the White Hills, then. As long as they kill them, I don't care.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I must talk further with the Queen. Don't get yourselves killed.
So, wie viele hundert Leute sollen wir denn holen?
Well, these fighters used to be slaves. If I had to guess, I'd say they'll be trying to live like masters.
Die Whitehills haben doch ein paar hundert, ne? Hieß es, ein paar hundert Söldner. Wie zur Hölle sollen wir denn da übers komplette Meer und das auch noch in kürzester Zeit ein paar hundert Leute kriegen? Und vor allem, wovon ernähren? Und wie kriegt man die wieder weg? Ach Gott.
You're freezing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Someone has to keep watch. Oh.
It's getting worse, isn't it?
But we're only about a few days out from the Antler River. We cross the bridge the first men built. And from there, we can try to find the North Grove. Right, Sylvie?
We're not going north. We're going south, to join Mance, and the rest of the free folk.
But look...
That was always the plan, Cotter.
You can't stop me from going north.
I wouldn't try, but I'm not going with you either. And without me...
Sylvie, he's come a long way. He knows what he's doing.
Does he now? Tell me then. How did my brother get that gash in his arm? You dressed his wound up well enough. But why'd he get hurt in the first place?
What does that have to do with the...
Hush, Cotter! I'm asking Fishface here.
Sylvie!
Don't Sylvie me. I want to hear it from him.
It happened when we escaped Castle Black. There were men chasing us and...
That wound's fresh as can be. Are all crows liars, or just him? Point is, you don't belong out here.
Sylvie, I've known Garrett a while now. He may not be one of us, but I trust him.
I've been waiting months for you, Cotter. And when you finally come home, it's with some crow who can barely build a fire. No, we don't need to die for him.
Me neither. Fucking North Grove isn't even real.
And if it is, it's probably full of wolves and more wildlings.
You want to go back, Finn? Well, go ahead. No one's stopping you.
You know I can't do that.
Finn, will you...
Just piss off.
Some leader you turned out to be.
Vielleicht hätten wir Finn doch nicht
You should
mitnehmen
listen
sollen.
to him. The further north you go, the more likely you'll never come back. It's just not worth it. Once Cotter's fit to travel, we head south. With or without you, Garrett.
Sylvie.
You need to rest. And we'll be wanting more than onions to eat. I won't go far.
Oh, don't be angry, Garrett. This isn't what it looks like. I can explain.
Why'd you even bring me here, Cotter? You said you'd take me to the North Grove.
Sylvie knows these woods better than I do. If anyone can find the North Grove, it's her. And besides, I couldn't just leave her. I won't do that. Not again.
Then convince her to go with us. She's your sister.
Well, maybe she's right. Maybe you don't belong up here.
You don't mean that. So that's it. I can't head north without a guide.
I go where she goes. I'm sorry, Garrett.
Okay, das Ganze wird gerade ein bisschen komplizierter. Erstmal gucken, was hat denn Finn zu sagen.
What are you doing over here? There's a perfectly good fire.
I'm not going anywhere near those fucking wildlings.
Oh, come on. Just give them a chance.
I did, and look where it got us.
We've got next to nothing to eat. Cotter's a bloody liar. And now we've got his freak sister to worry about.
Well, things could be worse. How? You know what? I'd rather warm my ass next to a fucking wildling than talk to you any longer.
Okay. Also müssen wir sie jetzt irgendwie davon überzeugen. Oh oh.
Whoa!
Fucking hell. Could you have been any louder?
Sorry.
Never met a crow before. Sorry I almost killed you. Might have done you a favor, though. Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north. Giants, thens, shadow cats and ice spiders. And the White Walkers, of course. A spear sounds nice after all that, doesn't it?
They can try to kill me if they want. I won't let them.
I'm sorry, but that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Don't frighten our dinner away.
Ist das nicht klüger mit Pfeil und Bogen?
Mind if I give it a shot?
Go ahead. You know how to use that?
Hoffentlich.
You're not going to shoot me in the leg, are you?
I never miss.
I never miss.
Mhm.
Right.
Ja, daneben geschossen haben wir nicht.
Come on.
Ich hab nur nicht damit gerechnet, dass wir das Ding erst noch spannen müssen.
Yes.
Geht doch.
It's not much, but it'll last us. Cooked up with some of those onions you've got, we might even enjoy it. You're not half bad with a bow. Could come in handy. You ever lost anyone, Garrett? Someone you really cared about? Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again? Do you know what that's like?
I lost my family. First my mother, then my sister and father.
So you know how it feels. Cotter and I, we lost everything too. And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again. Not even for the North Grove.
You know something about it, don't you?
Only what I've heard. But don't get your hopes up. It's not worth it.
Do you know where it is then?
I know where they say it is, but you'd be mad to try and go there.
Why's that?
White Walker? Ich wette drauf.
A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it. They'd heard stories that the cold couldn't touch it, that it's safe even in the dark of winter. So they'd set out, all full of hope, and none of them ever returned.
Maybe they stayed there. Maybe they liked it.
Free folk never stay anywhere. You'd know that if you were...
Garrett! Help!
Cotter!
What the fuck?
Hä?
Look out!
Oh. Jetzt sag nicht, das war's jetzt und jetzt kommt wieder Königsmund oder so. Ich fress den Besen. Wir reden. Oh, okay.
This is definitely the place.
So, who are we dealing with exactly?
Pit fighters. 2 go in, 1 comes out. Day after day. No rules, but kill. Anyone who can survive that is capable of anything. They're crazed savages. but one pit fighter is worth any 10 sellswords. If you can convince them to fight for you. And that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with them.
You were a pit fighter. If they're anything like you, we'll be just fine.
Understand, they are nothing like me. These aren't soldiers. They're animals you unleash.
Oh. Okay, ich verstehe. Ach, der Hund hält Händchen. Und hingen da 2 Köpfe an dem Brunnen? Habt ihr irgendwo 2 Köpfe gesehen?
Must make you feel pretty good, seeing the masters overthrown.
They're not gone. They're just on their knees. And when they get back to their feet, they'll be more dangerous than ever.
Okay. Hier ist nix.
What? What the fuck?
Trust me, you don't want to get involved, Asher.
Nett.
Oh, one last thing. They're not fond of strangers.
Toll.
Or anyone who shows weakness. Or fear.
What are you leading me into, Beskar?
No, I warned you. But don't worry, little brother. I'll protect you.
Und grüß dich, Jan. Na, alles klar? Oh, was ist das denn?
If it isn't Beskar, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
You can, but not this one hiding behind your skirt. You've got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk away.
Kann er überhaupt bis 3 zählen?
2. I like this one. Hey, Amaya! Company!
Stand da gerade, wir haben die Bestie beeindruckt, seriously. Und, ach, das sind die Köpfe von... Aha, okay. Das Puzzle setzt sich zusammen. Und ja, sicher doch. Gerade noch ein bisschen verwirrt. What the fuck?
Is that a pit?
Yeah, some masters couldn't get enough of the fighting, so they built their own private pits, where things could get really nasty.
Okay. Hallo? Ich passe nicht durch. Ah. Boah, da waren aber gerade ein paar Soundbugs in der Datei, wa? Alter Schwede.
That's Amaya.
Keep your cock in your pants, little brother. She's likely to chop it off.
Was für eine Hose. Oh Gott.
Well, hello there.
Not many people get past the beast. You must need something very badly. So, out with it. Before I decide not to let you leave.
My name is Asher Forrester. I've traveled all the way from Westeros.
I'd suggest you go back there. It's not safe here for outsiders.
Amaya, please.
Please what? I had a friend once, the Basilisk, but she died a long time ago.
I earned my freedom.
You walked out on me. On all of us. Fighting side by side, we were goddesses of the pits.
You have a problem with her? Deal with me.
Uh-oh.
So, what is it that you want? Why shouldn't we rip you to pieces and feed you to the beast?
Ich glaube nicht, dass die Gold überzeugt, oder?
My patience wears thin.
My enemies in Westeros are powerful and bloodthirsty. Worse than your masters ever were. I need fearless soldiers to crush them!
You think we sell swords? We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters! Artists who paint in blood!
That was yesterday. The fighting pits have been closed.
You're all free now! Free to do what you want!
Don't you see that?
Yes, we are free. Why would we follow another? We don't have masters anymore! Why would we follow anyone ever again?
I'll make you all rich! Your masters, they used you. They made gold from your blood. But I am offering you a chance to earn for yourselves.
Amaya, trust me. He's got enough gold for all of you.
If you want to lead pit fighters, you have to earn their respect first.
We don't know who you are until we see you bleed.
Bitte nicht gegen den großen Glatzkopf.
You're gonna have to show them you can fight.
All right. Who? How about the belly here?
You might wish so. His name is Bloodsong. He's vicious, fearless, and fast.
I've never seen him before.
Take a good look, then.
We'll have to kill him. It'd be a shame to waste such a talented fighter. Perhaps if I just subdued him.
No one has ever subdued him.
Right. Well, suppose I better get this over with.
So what are you supposed to be? With your little axe and your pretty blonde beard? I'd sooner bend you over to fuck than fight you.
Thanks for noticing the beard.
Well, come on! Let's see how you die!
If I die in there...
Yeah? You have a dying wish? This ought to be good.
Will you return to Westeros and kill as many Whitehills as you can?
No. I'll spend all your gold on the finest of whores.
Wow.
Hey! I need those!
You'll fight with the weapons we give you.
Okay.
You all see this cockless Westerosi? He's come to order us to battle, like our masters did. I kill no man because another orders me to. I kill a man because it pleases me.
Aber wie das ausgeht, sehen wir gleich. Ich will erst eine rauchen. Und grüß dich, Alex. Doch, du bist doch Mod. Du hast ein Schwertchen. Und Witch Prime. Warte mal. Ich anmodde dich mal und modde dich wieder. Vielleicht geht's dann. Muss dann einmal F5. So, jetzt F5 mal, dann müsstest du das Ding auf jeden Fall auch wieder sehen. Problem hatte ich letztens schon mit Chaos. Der hat seins irgendwie auch nicht mal gesehen. Aber ich sehe die. Ganz komisch. Aber ich werde auf jeden Fall mal eben ein Rauchen gehen. Und dann gucken wir mal, wie es weitergeht in der Grube. Das gefällt mir nicht. Und grüß dich, Tabi. Nachtschicht überlebt. Trotzdem eine rauchen. Bis gleich. Ja, siehst du, Alex? Sache, das ist irgendwie ein Bug von Twitch im Moment. Weiß auch nicht warum. Bin immer gespannt, wie lange wir jetzt in der Grube brauchen werden. Wahrscheinlich eine halbe Ewigkeit. Aber Alex und Debbie, ihr könnt mich mal gerade über was aufklären. Halloween ist ja diesmal mitten in der Woche, ne? Sind jetzt heute Halloween-Partys oder was? Weil ich krieg noch ständig mit irgendwelche Leute, die sich jetzt schminken und so ein Scheiß. Ey, ich meine natürlich so einen sinnvollen Scheiß. Klang auch nicht besser, oder? Ah, ist heute, okay. Gott, ich bin echt nie auf dem Laufenden. Ab in der Grube. Kann ja nur schief gehen.
Let me show you how we dance in Marine. You fight dirty. I like that.
Choose a weapon and try not to die.
Ich soll eine
Only
Waffe
one of
wählen?
you leaves the pit alive. May the best fighter win.
The best would be me.
Oh Gott.
Here, use this.
Ja, los, komm, repair das Ding. Ich konnte ehrlich gesagt nicht sehen, was die anderen hatten. Ach du Scheiße. Erinnert mich ein bisschen an die Viper, ne? Ein bisschen sehr sogar. Sprich, er wird hoffentlich auch überheblich sagen und wir zermatschen ihn einfach.
Are you ready?
Nein.
Westerosi? This is gonna hurt. Yours will be a beautiful
Oh Gott.
death. Isn't that something you'd like to say? Hear that, boy? We cannot let the crowd go wanting.
I think I can, actually.
Ah. Los, komm, Holzstöckchen.
For that you die slow.
Was? Neue Waffe?
That's no weapon worthy of Bloodsong.
Was zur Hölle ist das? Ah.
See if you're still smiling after I break your face.
Surprised you can lift it.
Sollen wir ihn jetzt wirklich umbringen? Aber schön, dass er sich die falsche Wange erhält. Okay, was haben wir jetzt zur Auswahl?
Westerosi.
Okay, nehmen wir den Knüppel. Oh, das wird wehtun. Was hat er? Oh Gott.
Would it help if I stood still?
Maybe.
Come on, pretty boy.
Okay, jetzt auf die Birne hauen? Okay, vielleicht auch nicht.
I'm ready! Westerosi! Don't hold back!
Don't intend to!
Look at this terrified boy! He fears his end!
Alter Schwede, der kämpft echt wie die Viper. Komm, repair das Ding. Okay. Der lebt aber noch. Und hat eine Klinge in der Hand und wir liegen. Ich glaube, das ist nicht gut. Los, komm, bleib einfach liegen. Oh, Scheiße.
Stick the little man! Do it! Do it! Let him go!
Where I come from, we don't kill people for sport!
Schön, wie der Sound auf einmal weg ist. Ah, Sind unbeeindruckt, okay.
The masters who once held your chains decided who lived and who died. But as you can see, I'm not here to be your master. I chose you for a reason. I offer you all a new life. You deserve better than this. You deserve more than to die for someone else's entertainment. Fight with me, and you will have glory and gold! If you've got the balls to follow me, we will set sail at dawn. And to those too craven to join me, to hell with you!
Voll unrealistisch? Nein, Quatsch. Hätten wir wirklich so gemacht, Alex, weißt du doch. Ach Gott. Aber nicht umgebracht. Und trotzdem haben wir dann einen Death Walker. Nee, White Walker.
Oh, over here! Over here!
Wir haben sicher guten Halt auf dem Baum, oder? Kopf ab. Schneid den Kopf ab. Ah. Okay, wir haben kein Schwert mehr. Super. Toll gemacht, Garrett.
Anything can be killed.
Ja, dann schneid den Kopf ab. Was? Hallo, kannst du dich mal befreien? Dankeschön. Puh. Ich sag doch, Kopf ab, bitte. Oh oh.
Fuck! Why won't they die?
We need fire! It's the only way!
Oh! Fucking hell!
Okay, das war jetzt nicht ganz wie geplant. Dann gehen wir erst aufs Bein. Liegt sie zumindest. Gib mir die Fackel. Und jetzt zünden wir die Viecher einfach nicht an. Okay.
I killed her! No!
Wir hätten die wirklich nicht töten sollen, wa? An den Pfeil erinnere ich mich. Das ist unsere.
Where's Finn?
It was over there!
Und grüß dich, Purple. Na, alles klar. Und ja, es lief nicht so schlecht, aber trotzdem. Ich glaube, wir sollten Finn verbrennen. Oh, fuck.
They're everywhere!
We make for the North Grove! But we need to stick together!
Kommen wir jetzt langsam weg? Danke. Ach Gott, ey.
I hope you're right about this, Garrett.
Nein, keine Ahnung. Okay. Ich überlege gerade nur, die hießen nicht Weiße Wanderer, ne? Das waren die Großen. Also die Ältesten, sag ich mal. Wie hießen die denn nochmal? Also die da jetzt waren. Einfach nur Untote? Beziehungsweise, dass Alex das auch versteht. Ich meine die White Walker. Oh Gott, Cersei.
You're familiar with my brother's chambers, aren't you? Certainly you've been here before. You looked rather confused when you came in.
Yes, Your Grace.
I'd like to think we can be honest with one another. However, You're quite the curiosity, aren't you? You made it clear your loyalty was with Lady Marjorie. Yet now you hardly serve her at all.
Have I displeased you, Your Grace?
I've heard things. I understand you've been quite busy. Tell me, do you consider yourself an honest, loyal handmaiden? One can never tell with you northern girls. Assuming an honest person exists in King's Landing.
It hasn't been easy, Your Grace, but I've done what I've needed to do.
Haven't we all? I've done my best to keep an open mind about people like you. Yet, Lucan tells me you invited yourself to Tommen's coronation party. How exactly did that happen? It can't have been easy.
I asked a friend to help me.
I see. Then you're not above using people to get what you want. Good. Why would you be so reckless as to risk your neck for what? It all seems rather careless, considering the consequences.
My family is still very much at risk, Your Grace. It was crucial I attend.
Your family. Sometimes that's a convenient lie we tell ourselves. When I suspect your issue with Lord Andros played a part in it. You've been such a busy little handmaiden. I assume Lady Marjorie knew nothing of this.
No, Your Grace.
This wasn't the first time you've hidden the truth from her. You've no qualms about lying to her, have you? Tell me the truth. Your secret is safe with me.
I have before, Your Grace. And I would again.
You are resourceful, aren't you? Perhaps I mistook your northern stubbornness for ignorance, but now I see there's more to you. You're a cunning girl, and perhaps you can help me.
Your Grace.
You're quite friendly with my brother Tyrion. I need you to speak with him before the trial begins. I want to know who he intends to call as a witness on his behalf. Consider it a favor to the crown, for which we will all be grateful.
And if I refuse, Your Grace?
Refuse? And be branded a traitor like my brother?
I understand, Your Grace.
You may prove to be a useful little bird to me, assuming you do as you're told. In return, I'll take care of your problem with Lord Andros.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Ob das alles so stimmt, mag ich
I
mal
never
erst
liked the man
bezweifeln.
anyway. And I doubt anyone will miss him.
Jetzt ist nur die Frage, können wir Cersei klauen? Genau. Bitte nicht klauen, bitte. Trauen oder nicht? Ich denke eher nein, aber was bleibt uns für eine andere Wahl, ne? Aber Asher hat auf jeden Fall seine Armee.
this boat for nothing.
I don't know. That was a rousing speech you gave, little brother. But who knows how much they heard.
They say your homeland is fat and prosperous. An orchard ripe for plucking.
We'll take what we want and kill anyone who stands in our way.
Take anything not nailed down. Just not from my house.
That depends on how nice your house is.
I'll show them their beds.
I'll be there in a moment. Go on.
I'm surprised to see you here.
You denied me an honorable death, so I must find one in Westeros.
Dann hampel da besser nicht so rum.
Vasco wasn't exaggerating.
Malcolm, you're here!
And you've found your soldiers. Ironrath will be glad of your return. You came through for them. Just as I knew you would.
What does Daenerys want from you?
She has a mission for me. But beyond that, she's told me nothing. If I can, I'd like to help her reclaim the Iron Throne. Imagine what an ally she'd be to House Forrester if she succeeds. Living here has made a better man of you, nephew. Perhaps the same will be true for me.
There's nothing I can say to make you change your mind.
I've made my decision. You are your father's son, Asher. For all your differences, he would be proud. I'll send a raven ahead to Ironrath to let Roderick know you sail for Westeros with, sellswords. My thoughts will be with you in the fight to come. Asher. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice. Casting off!
Ich bin mir echt nicht sicher, ob das so gut gehen wird, ey. Ich meine, es sind keine Söldner. Wir bringen Mörder mit. Schlimmer als jetzt kann es nicht werden, ne?
Take
Erstmal
this.
zum Gnomen.
It'll help loosen his tongue. But be careful. He's a tricky little bastard. If he figures out who sent you, he'll tell you nothing. I'll be listening to every word you say.
I ask for brawn, they send me a handmaiden. Well, you're here. You might as well come in. Let me guess. Your family is in grave danger, and you've come seeking my help? Not that I'd be of much use to you. As you can see, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage.
I brought you a gift.
Wine. You know the way to my heart. And you didn't even have to hide it. Doesn't smell poisoned.
Poisoned?
Cersei would love nothing more than to save herself the trouble of a trial. You don't expect me to drink alone, do you? They never let anyone in to see me.
I suppose I'll have just a little.
Ah, true girl of the North. Some things are worth dying for. So, why are you here? It's rather unusual for a handmaiden to visit the Black Cells.
Lady Marjorie sent me.
Did she? With wine from Cersei's cellar. How generous of her. I have to admit, I've always admired your honesty, but I suspect there's more to you than one might imagine. This is all a ruse, isn't it?
Sorry?
You're coming here. We both know you have an ulterior motive. You've come to set me free. It's the perfect plan. No one would suspect it of you.
I'm ready whenever you are.
I doubt we'd get very far. So, tell me. Cersei sent you, didn't she? I know I'm not wrong. The truth, Mira.
I don't know what you're talking about. She did no such thing.
The guards have never let anyone in with wine. That was your first mistake. Not that I don't appreciate the gesture.
Oh, man.
I wish you'd had the courage to tell me the truth. Not that I'm above drinking her wine.
I told you to be careful. He'll twist your words. Stupid girl. You're acting a fool.
Back off, Lucan.
Watch your tongue, girl.
We're not done talking, you imbecile. Give us a moment.
Imp.
What did my sister expect you would learn?
Who will testify on your behalf?
She's using you. And will continue to do so. Until you no longer prove useful.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, clearly. Which is why you're here, doing her bidding. And what would Lady Marjorie make of your new friendship with my sister? I doubt she'd be pleased. Assuming she doesn't dismiss you immediately.
Lady Marjorie doesn't know. And I intend to keep it that way.
You're fooling yourself if you think it's your secret to keep. And without her protection, you're in a very precarious position.
What should I tell Cersei?
You're a clever girl. I'm sure you'll think of something. Although I would suggest you choose your words carefully. Cersei will be far less amused if she catches you in a lie.
I have to give her a list of names.
Tell her I'll call Shagga, son of Dolph, from the Mountain Clans. Oh, and Timid, and Chella, and the Scepter who raised me, assuming she's still alive.
Enough of this nonsense! You're wasting my time! Out! Now!
I wish you well, Lady Mira.
Da hätten wir doch
Be
ehrlich
careful
sein
who
sollen.
you trust.
Ich meine, die haben tatsächlich die Originalschauspieler erwischt. Allerdings, ich kenne die Originalstimmen ja so gesehen nicht, ne? Ich guck's ja tatsächlich auf Deutsch. Oh, er kann wieder gerade stehen.
Must you leave?
Sorry. Didn't mean to wake you.
You didn't sleep, did you?
Neither did you.
We haven't slept much at all these last few weeks. I hope you don't have any regrets. About this.
My only regret is what happened to your brother. If I'd only...
Please, let's not talk about Arthur. Not now. What will we do now? Now that we're... what we are?
We enjoy what we have, for as long as we can.
I plan to.
Roderick?
Huch.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were alone.
Good morning, Talia.
Hello, Elena. Oh, I didn't realize you two were... I mean, I didn't realize she was...
It's all right, Talia. Come in.
I really am sorry. It's just, this is urgent, Roderick. And...
It's all right. I can go. You two need to speak. I'll see you soon, I hope.
Dann hau raus. Wissen wir, wer der Spitzel ist? Bitte. Gute Nachrichten.
All right, then. I'm listening.
Last night, I couldn't... I was having nightmares. So I
Go on, Talia.
went back there.
Dorthin?
To the grove. And someone was there.
What do you mean?
Look.
This is a report. How many fighting men we have. Where Griff and the Whitehill garrison are being held. It even talks about Elena.
I know. It's everything. I couldn't believe it.
You said you saw someone. Who?
Someone we trusted.
Ja, wen?
Talia, I need to know who it was.
He's like family, Roderick. But it doesn't matter.
Meister?
He's
Duncan?
a traitor. He endangered our house.
Verdammte
You have to
Scheiße,
deal
wer?
with him like you would any other man. I'm sure he had his reasons. But no reason is good enough.
It's your duty to tell me, and mine to pass judgment.
Just promise me you'll kill him, Roderick. Anyone who would betray us like this deserves to die. I'm asking you as your
Das
sister.
ist die Mutter.
I give you my word, Talia. The traitor will get what he deserves. Now, tell me.
Come with me. He's in the Great Hall.
Ich wette drauf, dass die Mutter ist. Duncan oder nicht Wardwick, Wyland. Das wäre zu offensichtlich. Ich bin nur gespannt, warum. Los, komm. Lass mich recht haben.
Go get the guards.
Ja, ich glaube, das wird genau deswegen gesagt, Alex. Deswegen die ganze Zeit er oder he oder was auch immer. Doch, es ist doch Ryland. Oder, ich weiß es nicht. Sagt es, zeigt es. Der Meister Duncan? Ryland.
Oh, my lord. You scared the bloody daylights out of... What's that?
You tell me.
You don't scare me, Roderick. I've known you since you were a boy.
Start talking.
Yes, I have been working with the Whitehills, but only because you stopped listening to reason.
Did I now?
You pushed me to this, Roderick. You're blaming me for what you did! I'm telling you what you need to hear. I rose through the ranks because I knew when to ignore orders from men unfit to give them. Look at you, Roderick. You're weak. You're weak. Just like Ethan was. Making Duncan his sentinel.
Ethan was a boy.
Ethan was a fool. And you've been making fool choices too, since the day you crawled off that corpse cart. Bungling your betrothal to Elena. Doesn't matter how either of you feel. Lord Glenmore will never let you marry her now. Letting Griff force you to the ground. Without a shred of dignity. Going to High Point without any soldiers, despite my every warning. Hell, you even managed to get Arthur killed.
Enough, Royland!
You've had every opportunity to save this family, but you've squandered them all. Your father would be ashamed. Hate me for it, but it's the bloody truth.
For all your counsel, all your talk, you're nothing but a fucking craven.
Says the man who survived the Red Wedding by playing dead.
The only thing that matters is that you swore an oath to obey.
I swore to your father. I'd swear to Asher if he were here. But you're a cripple who can barely hold a sword. Asher knows how to act.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Finally showing some spine.
Roderick, it's Griff. He's gone.
Somebody set him free.
Wer das wohl war?
Was this your doing? They were going to ambush you at the trade. I just saved your life.
But Ryan...
Royland, how could you?
This was his doing. Just sentence me and be done with it.
Kopf ab oder nicht?
Roderick, you promised.
Kill me. And Asher...
Oh, scheiße. Töten oder verschonen.
Please, Roderick.
What do you mean? I know Lud's plans. Spare my life. And I'll tell you everything.
Perhaps we should hear him out.
He's only saying that to save himself.
You must decide, my lord.
You must be loving this, Duncan.
Believe me, I'm not.
Ich glaube nicht, dass er uns das ernsthaft erzählen würde, was da war. Ich meine, da sollte man sich vor einig sein. Oder andererseits, vielleicht verzettelt er sich irgendwie und wir kriegen doch was dadurch raus. Aber wir können halt keine Pläne stricken auf die Aussage eines Verräters.
It was the right thing.
Hoffen wir's.
What Royland said. We have to warn Asher.
We can't, not if he's at sea.
My lord, what do we do?
Der schöne Deal im Boden, wow, Alex.
We'll meet Asher when he lands. Prepare the horses. We ride for the coast.
Holz ist Freund, ja, richtig. Aber da brennt es auch, ne? Aber das ist ja alles Ironwood. Also...
You smell that? We're almost there, Wesker. Let's have a look.
Bringt euch doch nicht selbst um.
Come on, break it up!
Save your lovemaking for below deck.
They listen to you. Barely. But what happens if your lord brother decides he's the one in charge once we're at Ironrath? Do you expect them to follow his orders? Or will it be you commanding them? They don't know him. A lord sounds an awful lot like a master.
Roderick. He's the lord of the house, and he's been bred for it.
I understand, but these men and women have journeyed here to follow you, not him.
Oh, you'll see when you meet him. Doesn't matter if he can't fight like he used to. All men learn to love Roderick.
Okay, mal gucken, was uns erwartet.
That's odd. Port's quiet. No guards. Hardly any ships.
Maybe they're all off fighting one of your king's wars.
Could be.
Or, could be we'll have a fight on our hands.
Letzteres.
I'll let the others know.
Right.
Seht nur zu, dass er nicht die Falschen umbringt.
Oh, this couldn't be easy, could it?
Ohne Witz, ich verstehe nicht, warum die Ladescreens in Game of Thrones so lang sind. Ich meine, Walking Dead, da sind das vielleicht 2-3 Sekunden fertig. Und hier so lang? Wahnsinn. Warte mal, das ist unsere Armee?
So, this is Westeros.
Ugly and small.
Fucking freezing, too.
I said you'd be paid. I never said you'd be warm.
Ja. Sind aber ein bisschen wenig Leute.
Asher. Thank the gods you've made it back.
You've looked better.
We've no time for small talk, brother.
Hope you're ready for a fight.
Lord's got something planned. I don't know what yet, but it won't be good.
Been stuck on a boat for weeks. Could use a good fight.
What?
Oh, scheiße.
Get that gate open!
Oh, Griff, es war so klar.
It's been a while since I killed any White Hills.
Hey, wir haben wieder ein Schwert. Man muss mir lang nach diesem hält. Oh, wow.
Out of my way! It won't go further!
Asher, you have to get out of there.
Looks like it's up to us. Asher! Raise the gate! They've got us outnumbered. Oh, shit!
Okay, dann gucken wir mal, wa? Okay, das bringt vielleicht auch nichts.
It's stopped! Advance!
Es kann nur einer von beiden überleben, oder?
The gate will fall without one of us holding it. One of us has to stay.
Nein. Das ist ein Witz, oder?
Asher! Come on! Don't you dare leave me, Asher! I came all this way for you!
You must hurry! We can't lose you! We need you to lead our house! My lord, you have to get out of there!
Now. We need you!
Go, Roderick, I know what I'm doing. Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice. Go!
You bastard!
Wesker.
You're fucking leaving me? What the fuck am I supposed to do? I came here for you! We're supposed to fight together, always!
Stay by my brother's side. He's your family now.
I will, little brother. Rip their fucking hearts out!
Das war's? Was? Ja, Ramsay. 61,5% haben ihn verschont. Raucherpause? Nee, ich glaube jetzt komplett erstmal Pause. Das ist ja von Sass. Okay. Das war Folge 5? Also entweder sind wir jetzt verflucht gut durchgekommen, oder die war einfach kurz. Aber Escher tot. Kurze Erklärung. Ich denke, Roderick bringt auf Dauer mehr. Roderick ist eher, ich sag mal, Krieger und politisch ein bisschen veranlagt. Und Escher ist halt ist halt ein Hitzkopf gewesen. Und ja, hätte ich nicht mit gerechnet. Schon wieder ein Hauptcharakter tot. Ihr wollt mich doch verarschen. Und dann noch zwischen den beiden entscheiden. Warum kommt man sich nicht zwischen der Mutter und einem von den beiden entschieden? Die Mutter hätte ich geopfert. Meine Güte, braucht man nicht. Aber hey, ich finde es schade, dass nicht jedes Mal im Abspann... da war es doch sogar. Das sind die echten Schauspieler aus der Serie. Also die man aus der Serie kennt, werden auch von den echten gesprochen. Hat man halt nur kurz gesehen. Ja. Weiter machen wir auf jeden Fall entweder später oder morgen. Wie gesagt, ich mache jetzt erstmal Pause. Ich will jetzt erstmal was essen. Alex, ich werde mich eventuell auf den Discord bewegen. Ich weiß noch nicht, ob ich vorher was esse oder nicht. Das siehst du ja gleich. Ja, aber die letzte Episode spielen wir dann. Ich will nichts versprechen, deswegen eventuell nachher und sonst morgen. Und mal gucken. Mal gucken, wie es ausgeht. Mal gucken, wie es verdammt nochmal weitergeht. Trotzdem, irgendwie... Ich muss doch mal eben gucken. Kommt da jetzt echt nichts mehr? Ist jetzt einfach wieder Hauptmenü? Weil sonst sieht man da immer noch, was uns als nächstes erwartet. Ist das bei der letzten Episode nie? Ist schon so lange her. Wenn wir jetzt auf Spielen gehen, kommt Folge 6. Okay, ja. Das machen wir dann nachher. Wir machen an der Stelle jetzt erstmal einen Cut. Ja, verwirrend. Auf jeden Fall, ich dachte mal bis später oder morgen, wünsche einen schönen Abend und bis zum nächsten Mal.